You've changed things.
What's the number one biggest threat to Harper's Conservatives? Votes. Canada showing up at the polls and voting. They are terrified of that. You see, as voter turnout goes up, blue seats go down. Stevie knows, he's been counting the cards, he knows what's up, so he's putting big money on apathy. And if that doesn't work, he's got a few dirty tricks up his sleeve. I've counted 4 so far. Number 4, expats. Let's say you were born in Canada, you are Canadian, but you live in California because you're Jim Carrey or something. Well, you can't vote. Even Donald Sutherland has expressed his disappointment that he can't vote in this election. Sorry, Donnie, I know you're the recipient of the Order of Canada or whatever, but you're just not Canadian enough for Stephen Harper. Don't even get me started on you, Shatner. Number 3, Elections Canada. Every year, Elections Canada gets a certain amount of money to do general promotion for the general public to remind them to register to vote and such. Well, this year, that money is gone. Stephen Harper took it away. Because more people forgetting to register to vote means lower turnout, right? Number 2, an early election. This will be the longest election in our modern history, and it will also be the most expensive election we've ever seen. That's your money, by the way. One of the reasons for low voter turnout is voter apathy, and one of the biggest reasons for voter apathy is attack ads. By the end of an election cycle, you've been so inundated with negativity that you don't feel comfortable voting for any of these piles of human garbage. Well, brace yourself, because of Harper's early election date, now they have more money to burn, which means more attack ads for a longer period of time. And number 1, the Fair Elections Act. Let's say hypothetically that there were certain groups that weren't too happy with your particular party right now. Aboriginals, students, seniors in care, and the disabled. Wouldn't it be great if they just weren't able to vote? Enter the cruelly and ironically named Fair Elections Act, a new Harper law that means you have to bring your proof of residency before you can vote. And who, pray tell, will have the most difficult time proving residency? Aboriginals, students, the elderly in care, and the disabled. Well, that worked out well. You see, Harper fixed the problem of election fraud that nobody anywhere was claiming existed. Oh, sorry, with one exception. The Conservatives. They were tried, convicted, and guilty of voter fraud. So we didn't commit voter fraud. They did. But we're being punished for it. You know what? Doesn't matter which way you're leaning politically, red, blue, orange, green, undecided, or other. A thriving and healthy democracy benefits all of us. And if you're anti-democracy and if you're oppressing the vote, then you no longer want what's best for Canada. You want what's best for you. And that means you don't get to be in charge anymore. So folks, let's do the exact thing that Stephen Harper doesn't want us to do. Get out and vote him out.